What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool and FS1. I'm super hyped right now. We are joined one of the best basketball players on the planet, a man currently leading the NBA in threes. He's shooting 43% from beyond the arc. The craziest part about it, he's a rookie. He has shattered the rookie record, guys. He's in a battle with his former teammate for Rookie of the Year. It's the Hornets, Kon Knueppel. Kon, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us this morning.
What's up, fellas? Appreciate you having me on.
Kon, real quick, we have a ton that we want to talk to you about, but just take me into your headspace right now. Look at you. You're incredibly young. You just entered the league, and yet you're already kicking ass, man. Did you expect to have this much success this early on?
Not really. I'm just trying to figure it out. Take it take it day by day. But my teammates have really embraced me, and I think that's really helped me along the way.
Yeah, so T-Bob mentioned it. You're in a race for the Rookie of the Year with your former teammate, Cooper Flagg. I want to know what the Brotherhood thinks. What are the group chats from your former teammates, the Duke alum? Like, who are they rooting for?
Both.
Love that.
You got to pick a side, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has really, though.
Yeah, it's just good for the brand.
Nobody's
I get that. It's a very cool problem to have.
But hold on, though. Nobody's texting outside of the group, Kon. Like, you don't get like an individual text from somebody in the group like, yo, dog, I'm actually like, look, man, I think you deserve it. Y'all are winning. Cooper's not. Like, I mean, nobody's hit you up on the side.
Nah, nobody on the side.
Okay.
Do you check his box score after you get off the court?
I try to watch as many games as I can of his.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just like watching him play. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I keep up with the league. So I'm checking all the box scores after every game.
I have a more logistical question about Duke, Kon, because you were a 5-star recruit. You were pretty sure, or at least hopeful, you were only going to play 1 year in college. But you go to a place like Duke, that's a real school. Like, what kind of classes are you taking when you know you're only there for 1 year? And then after the tournament, do you just stop going? Like, what's that deal?
That's a good question. I didn't know. I wasn't like some of the other guys that are like, I mean, Cooper, come on, were like 100% sure they were leaving after 1 year. When I got there, or when I picked my classes, we weren't 100% sure. So I was in, some challenging classes. And then once you get to the tournament, I mean, we made the Final Four, so you miss ACC tournament week, round of 64, round of 32 that week, regional final week, so 16, 18, and then a week for the Final Four. You're only in class on Monday. So you're missing a ton of class. Having to make up that work was not fun. And then, when you leave for the draft, you gotta finish school. So you try to finish all that you need to pass for that first year.
So you were doing makeup work after you lost in the Final Four?
No way, dude.
Yeah, it's atrocious.
You can't.
That's
do that.
terrible.
That's why he's so successful, though, guys.
Oh yeah, I respect it.
I respect it.
Like, did you get good grades on the makeup work? Were you checking, like, refreshing the portal, being like, I got a B+ on that paper? Nice.
I don't know if I ever checked after the season, checked what the grade was. I just made sure it was done.
I mean, good for you. I would never have done. I would not have lifted a finger to do that work if I were in your position.
No, you can't.
I will say I didn't lift any of it on the road. Like, I saw some kid from Uconn was doing it on the road. I did not do that.
So, Kon, this is interesting. It's kind of a theme developing here where you it seems like you enter things maybe a little humbly, kind of like, I'm just going to go out there, I'm going to do my best, and we'll see what ends up happening. Well, you look at your team season this year, right? Start of the year, okay, same old Hornets. It's exciting young players. Like, we'll see what it does. But now y'all are kicking ass. Y'all are hot. Y'all are in a position to make the postseason for the first time in over a decade. What has the rise been like, the improvement during the year, and what do you think maybe been the keys there to making that happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been really, really cool. Like, we started the season 4-14. So that's a tough way to start, and you're kind of not thinking the best about the season. Like, you're not sure how it's going to go, but I think we just committed, to getting better each day, and that's what C. Lee's pushed us to do. I think the biggest reason is probably just getting everybody healthy and together. We thought we were a pretty good team coming in from camp, but Brandon Miller missed like 20 games right away. LaMelo missed 10 games early in the season. So we've had a really long stretch now of everybody being healthy. And I think that's contributed to a lot of the success.
Yeah. What's the most shots that you've put up in a day?
Most shots I put up in a day.
Yeah, like practicing. I'm curious because obviously they see how sick you are at shooting the basketball, but like that comes with thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of probably boring, repetitive practice. So I'm curious to get where you are at such a young age. Like, what's the most amount of time that you've spent in the gym on one day just firing up shots?
Yeah, I mean, in high school, I used to be in the gym like 3 separate times every day in the summer, morning, afternoon, night. Probably making 1,000 shots in some days.
Shots.
Con, does it
Less most days.
Yeah.
Con, does it feel weird to be doing this interview and watching yourself just tear up the NBA at the same time? Because like you're seeing these highlights live, right? Like these are on your screen as you're talking.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Con, I'm a little bit older than you, and I feel I'm getting to the point where I watch a highlight like this and I see this blue court and the orange uniforms, and I don't get it. But you're what, 19? Like, is that sick for you? Like, like when they're like, hey guys, it's blue court, orange uniform night. Are you like, hell yeah?
Yeah, when I first saw the orange uniforms, I was like, these do not do. These are not doing it for me, and they're not good for my complexion. But they've grown on me a little bit. But I don't know. I like that we use the old logo for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan either.
Maybe on bright orange uniform night, you do like you transform into a big baggy t-shirt undershirt guy.
Yeah. Or just like the
double
baggy
sleeves. Yeah. You just try to blend in as much as you can.
Con, one thing, when I was your age, everybody's wearing baggy shorts. Nowadays, it seems like everybody's wearing short shorts. Speaking of complexion, give Con a wide shot here, guys. Can you go ahead and judge whose legs are the best here? Nobody told me we were all wearing shorts today, so I feel left out. We got PFT, we got Big T, we got Jerry. Who do you think has the most attractive, maybe best complexion legs here?
Well, PFT's got the best calves in the game.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate
Con,
it.
dude.
Yeah, that's a ball knower.
Okay.
Ball knower.
I used to have good calves. Now I just tear them like every other day
Yeah.
in my old age.
You want to do a calf off right now? I've got some.
You could
I've got
probably
some
take me.
I've got some calves.
I've got some
Con, I don't
calves.
know.
Pop it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Pop it.
You like
calves,
that? You like that?
Yeah, look at these.
Look at that. Look
I
at
mean
that.
No, I mean those are nice. Those are nice that
Those
you
are
got
pretty
there.
nice calves.
Can we get a tight shot?
PFT's got some good ones.
Tight shot on the right calf.
PFT straight in.
we gotta put a camera on PFT. He's gonna cramp. He's gonna cramp if we don't.
Cramp
He's got a
up.
cramp going.
Yeah,
No,
look at
those are
that.
nice.
There we go.
Those
dude.
are nice.
Nice.
Got the
Those are nice.
distinct soleus muscle.
Those are nice.
All right, Con, what about this? I don't want to bring up painful memories, but I did ask you off air, and it seemed like we were on the edge of a good story here. How did you take in the Duke game? Tough loss for the boys. It looks like they had it.
Yeah. We were running. We were playing the Celtics, and we were running out to the game. And I checked the score. It was 40-21. So we run out for warm-ups. I'm like, talk a little crap to Liam McNeely, who went to Uconn, who's on our team, and then run out to the game. Come back in for halftime, and then as we're running out to warm up for halftime, there's a big TV and like a eating space for the ticket holders. And I saw that it was 72-69 with like 26 seconds left. I was like, whoa. And at that point, I was like, I still felt pretty confident, like you're going to win the game. And then as we were shooting at halftime, we just hear the whole crowd go, oh.
No, dude.
Which was a pretty tough way to figure out that we lost.
So you like ran over to the sidelines and you're like, what happened?
No, Liam ran to me and was like, yeah, UConn just beat Duke.
Ooh, so McNeely was on your ass immediately.
Yeah.
Do you
we had a
think
little bet going on.
I don't know if you saw any of the reactions from around our office to that, but do you think Big Cat spiked the football too hard when we did enjoy it and we watched it on replay, but he seemed to enjoy it more than most. I'm wondering if you think he went overboard on that.
Yeah, I don't know. Big Cat was pretty pumped. He was there in 2015. I was actually there in 2015 wearing a Michael Finley, Wisconsin jersey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Milwaukee. So that was a tough night for me as well. But yeah, he relishes in the Duke loss and in the Duke hate. I think it's good.
I think it's good for basketball, right? You have to
for sure.
They don't boo nobodies. It's when
keep that
people
around.
stop hating Duke, that's when you're going to have a problem.
Apathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah, how many more Knueppels are there out there?
I got 4 little brothers.
Okay, so are they all thinking Duke too, or are some of them going to stay in state? Because I know that's a big concern. A lot of people in Wisconsin are like, we'd love to have a Knueppel.
We'll see. Cager is the second oldest, and Wisconsin's recruiting him right now. Purdue's recruiting him, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see how the younger ones progress. They're starting to love it, and they work on it a ton. We'll see how it goes.
A little tweak to the Knueppel game plan. Will they end up staying home?
Did you have a LaMelo question?
I got a LaMelo question.
No, I think Jerry does.
Yeah, I was afraid to ask it, but I'm going to ask it. You know how like football players sometimes have stuff in their contracts like, hey, you're not allowed to play basketball or whatever. Do you have anything in the contract that states pretty much you can't drive with LaMelo Ball in the contract?
I do not have that in the contract.
Okay, fair.
All right, that's a good question.
Hey, so we know. Do you have any type of clauses in your contract that are kind of crazy?
There's like, skiing and
Gotcha.
stuff I'm supposed to ask the agent before I do or
Skydiving them.
if I can do. Yeah.
God, have you ever gone skiing, Con?
Only like when I was real little.
You'd be a giant out there. Could you imagine roaring down the mountain? Con, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Should you win Rookie of the Year over Cooper Flagg?
Sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
I love the confidence. Yeah.
Emphatic answer.
That's the right answer.
Look, team success, leading the NBA in threes. Hits a few more this week. He'll be the first ever rookie to put together a top 20 3-point season in NBA history. So,
Yeah, it's impressive.
Absolute legend. Con, thank you so much, man. Best of luck down the stretch. Good luck with the Hornets. Finish strong. Kick some ass in the postseason. Thank you, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate you, boys.
Thanks, Con.
There you go, Kon Knueppel.
Good guy.
Great guy.
I like him. I like him now that he's not a Duke anymore.
Great guy.
It's funny how that works.
Just a couple of cons.
Very young.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. A couple of big cons.
Yeah.
Giant cons, even.